Echo! Don't like echoes. Oh, seriously? How did I manage? How did I manage that? Now it glitches every time it goes out of the game. Impressive. Really impressive of me. Why was the mouse there? Of all the places it could have been in, it had to be right there. Cookies, all the cookies. Okay, where is my mouse? Oh my god, it was almost there again. Almost there again. What is going on with... I feel like whatever they did to animate the assassin is like looking wonky as fuck with the armor that they have on. It's like glittering ever so slightly between the textures. Maybe they always do that and it's just more noticeable on the assassin because, well, there's not much armor, so it stands out between the other textures. Today is the day we whip. To what? To dolls? To flares? Yeah, those are all options. All options of death. Come. Are we ripping to come? Alright. I'll accept it. My cold resistance is questionable. We find so much loot. With all the... Hey, Chloe! Can you, like, not attack my feet and my legs and stuff? I just played with you. Go sleep. I'll play with you later.
Good day.
Today is... Right now is me. To souls. The greatest homage. Well, I have lightning resistance. I should probably be fine. Probably. Although on hell, even with max resistance, souls are so fucking deadly. But we still haven't died to them ever on our hardcore walks. We always die to something else. I've had a ton of close calls with souls, but never died to them. It's always weird like that. Have we ever died to dolls? I don't think we've died to dolls either. But then again, I think in the case of like the dolls, like we're kind of a character that like we're not really that susceptible to dolls because we don't do a lot of AoE. Like I'm mostly scared of dolls because they're so quick. Like just the regular melee hits are kind of scary, but not the explosions because we don't really do that much AoE that we need to worry too much about it. We always die to something. There's definitely some units that are a little bit predictable in terms of death. Like rogues. Fucking rogues, man. I think I died to Devilikins at least once or twice. Mainly in the tower.
Hello.
I can't remember anything else. Yeah, I actually don't have that level 40 conviction now. I don't think they spawn that high. We died to balls twice? I don't think we've died to balls twice. I think you know what you mean. We, those ladies, we died to those once. I have gotten one-shotted by Claw Viper once, which was not fun. I think it was a crit or something. Whatever the fuck it was, charge hurts. Which is why you really want to make sure you get your health bar up as high as possible, so you can just remove yourself from the situations where you have to fucking be able to like not get one-shotted. Like that's just not a situation you want to ever be in. And I think that character in particular was like a 200 paladin, and his health was in the 600. I think we were even in like 5 health, I can remember. Or what did we have 700? We had like 6 or 700. It was kind of in the low end, and like when you get to charge, like those things can just hurt a lot. What else have we died to? I can't remember it on top of my head, but we died to a lot of random things. Yeah, shotgun was one, but I think I've died to rogues before in another situation. I can't remember on top of the head. A lot of the whips were... Oh yeah, we teleported in... That's actually not true now I think, but we did actually die to dolls once. That was on the sorcerers where I teleported into them. I think the problem was, like in that situation, was that I was being really stupid. I was teleporting through a wall, and given that the dolls were everywhere, I got like teleported right inside of in the middle of the pack and just died instantly. We also died. The sorceress was really unlucky. That one, the second attempt, I think, died in Hell World Stone Chamber to the charging zombies, which is really, really unfortunate as well. Oh, I need to use my Tiger Strike, you know? I think there's quite a few who died in like one hill due to farming accidents. The tower, I believe, have had at least a couple of deaths before. That's why I'm just very hesitant to actually want to farm that place. Because like you just get so far into the game only to die while farming. Just not a good time. Oh yeah, our spear barbarian died to a ghoul in a nightmare because it was like I think it was because it had like triple elemental going. Yeah, I think it was like fire, coal, and lightning enchanted, and since we were whirlwinding into it, it just released so many bolts that it completely clogged us. Oh wait, it couldn't be triple if it was nightmare. I can't remember. I think maybe it was double, and maybe our resistance was just really shit at that point. Beloved shell. The shell runes are nice. We never died in anywhere between 2 and 3 on Hell ever. Actually, that's not true. The doll one was in Act 3 now that I think about it. Did I have anyone in the Act 2? I don't remember. Maybe I didn't, I forgot about it. God, Duriel on L is gonna suck. Although at least I think we have a character that can potentially deal with it. Ooh, look at that.
Jade statue.
Jade statue. Very nice.
Back in loot.
Oh yeah, we died to the bats as well. That's true. There's actually been 2 casualties down there. I think that was a 2-handed salad.
Yes.
That we died to that. Did we ever actually redo that? I can't remember. We did the we definitely did like a bone hue with the vengeance. I think we must have had at least one who yeah, I think we managed to get through with that. Pretty sure. So why would I go with the vengeance? I think the one I never actually finished, and I tried it at least twice, was, ouch. That's cool. Fine. Okay, that's why it's so high. Was the Charged Paladin. That one had a bad reputation. It just never really worked. It's a fun build though. Very fun build. Oh, that's not my intention. What do we find here? Nice! We actually found it right away. But this boy in here is terrifying. That's fine. You know why it's fine? Because we got a shadow. Easy mode with a shadow. Oh, I was supposed to get a Might Hour mercenary. I forgot about that. Fucking ghostly. Stop me from firing. No, I just forgot about it. You didn't stop me. I'm gonna go and do it right now. Sure what I'm gonna need. Half the things that I'm collecting for. I could make some blood crafts if I wanted to. But maybe I'll collect them and make some rings. I would like to make some good rings.
Greetings.
Maybe we'll find Shallan again. If you're so obsessed with us having Shallan. Let's go look if there's actually one that's just like him. I never got any upgrade. Actually, I got
Come back.
decent gear for him, but it could be better. Assasin! Hey, look, Shallan is right here! So he can actually spawn at the same time. How weird. But he has defense and I want offense. Assasin. Was that the trader? I can never remember. Wait, where the fuck? Is there no offense? What? Do I seriously have full rows of like defense and combat? How is that possible? And for whatever reason I can't click on this. I want offense, God. Stop doing whatever the fuck it's doing. 2 Shallans! Yeah, that's... Wait, I didn't get the eye, did I? I did not. Oh, what the fuck is that? What is this? Oh my god, what is going on here? There's champions, there's fanatism. Okay. I think we're just gonna back off a little bit here.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Hello, what do you need?
Hello there. I don't even know. I'll make that crushing flow. Oh my god, wait, what the fuck? Is that actually him? Wait, no, he's supposed to have a triple, isn't he? I'm a little bit confused. That's not him. He's just supposed to be extra strong. God, there's so many spiders. Terrible. Oh, I don't approve. love the pull arms range. I can just stay perfectly out of range for most of these guys. Wonder how we're gonna fix our attack rating issue. It's not an issue just now, but it will be. Get that one off. I guess the Cloak of Shadow kind of helps. I don't really know exactly how much this is. But I somehow doubt it's that much. Oh, this is not okay. Okay. Let's... Okay, I finally got the curse off. Thanks! What? Oh, God, they're all named Sif. One thing I love about the fact that they're extra fast is, like, even units like spiders and zombies that are usually... has a lot of idle time and weird mechanics where they don't always aggress very quickly. Given that their movement speed is like as quickly as they are, they get out of that idle state so much quicker and are more active. The spiders are just infinitely more aggressive. Like this one's idling a little bit right there, but he's still getting to us in relative time. More spiders. Oh my god, he just runs away with that shit. Get fucked. Rubber bed, those are some really pissed off. Yeah, they were terrifying spiders. I don't like them. What do we have there? Stone skin? Oh, that's lovely. Stone skin and that. Oh, fucking gross. At least she's throwing some fire. She is, like, since she's level 20, like, she has some I don't know her exact stats, but she is pretty high. Like, and she has high level of equipment. I'm not sure at this point they actually spawned with the elite equipment. I think they actually do. Or at least they have a chance to, but I don't know exactly how to tell. I believe you can actually notice by the colors and also the displays of the quality of some of the equipment that they get, but I don't know exactly how it works. That guy, he was just sleeping in a way. How dare you? Crossplay. I'm actually curious right now. Let's actually just go look that up. I feel like I can remember some at the top of my head, but I don't remember exactly. I don't know if it like scales after 20 either. Let's see. So where Warfist? Oh, they actually get they get them at 11 already. Jesus. So they're already getting that. I don't know. They get like, yeah, they have like full equipment and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. It's basically a miniature assassin. That on some parts are really good. Another part, a little bit questionable. I don't like that. I don't know what's going on in there. If my shadow is dying, that's a bad sign. Shadow never dies. Oh my god. I can't even see. What? We got Amplify and Conviction! What the fuck are you supposed to do about that? I don't know. They do elemental damage on top of everything. I'm not touching that. Okay. I don't think the shadow can kill him. I don't think Shalom can kill him either. Huh. Thanks. I'm not touching that. Okay. Okay, now we'll pretend like we're important. We'll pretend like we did it. We did that. We were brave. I didn't wait till the last second to get in for all the glory. I would never do that. Gotta put this sun like that. Oh, they're absolutely out for our lives. What is going on here? Oh, we still have Amplify on. That's why. I was wondering why we were taking so much damage and everything. Can you just stop? I just wanted to kill the bats over there. I didn't want to clear the whole fucking place. This one. I should see if I can roll the partisan again. I have that. Well, well, 2-second. Son of a bitch. Well, I mean, it's a partisan, so if I got the runes, it probably would be a pretty sick strength base. But that's still a little bit sad. Maybe against Mephisto, that's alright. I need a numbers. Where were we in terms of things? And not really anywhere. Let's reset them.
Good day.
Let's see. I saw one. I can't even pronounce any of these names. That means they're good.
I haven't talked much to Farah. She keeps to herself most of the time. I get the feeling that she doesn't like...
Misan. I can't pronounce that. Let's go with Misan.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. Welcome back, Stream.
57. What is it without? I wonder how much it actually adds. I don't think it adds necessarily that much, but it definitely adds to the average. We were on 4.4 before, but like the damage to our like normal attack is pretty pretty awesome. That on here. It still gives like 300 more. It's not a lot just because we already get like 1400, like whatever we get on the night hour is not like a significant bit, but it gives to him as well, so that's good. But the fact that it also gives a good amount of damage to our normal hit is nice. Because like we will do a lot of normal hits before we land like the big one. In fact, yeah, the majority of our hits are going to be normal. So wherever I can like crank that up, like that's just gonna put our average DPS much higher. Bam. Yeah. Okay, what just happened? Gotcha. Lands. Oh shit, that was not what I was intending. Phone hulks are scary. I think we died to those as well, now think about it, on the shapeshifter. And we got hammered in like 4 on the shapeshifter as well. Shapeshifter should be like a really stable unit, but like once that stuff goes out of shape-shifting, like you're just infinitely more squishy than most characters. Kinda scary. I think that's what has happened at least once or twice. This is actually like no joke, pretty good health. It's gonna be difficult to actually find something better for us. Like if I can get the rock stopper, that would be nice. Because it has like a variety of things, but like we really need resistance. Maybe I should make smoke, but I would prefer. Maybe later. I would absolutely prefer to get Lionheart. It's a foul for now. Gonna need a lot of runes. Not sure how we're gonna go about acquiring those. Could be some other things. The helmet is bad? What do you mean? It has like 40 fucking resist all. I mean, not resist all, but like close to 40 to like 2 primary resistance. That's fucking amazing. And it was a rare drop. We even get like the poison lens. This is amazing helmet. You don't understand. This glove is questionable. I should have the Sanders on. I know. But since we're severely struggling on resistance, I'm just not comfortable taking it off. Maybe if I get a new armor. I can afford to go a little bit down in health with some stability. Get Gully Flays already? Dude, I don't know if we can wear Gully Face on this build. At least not for a while. We need so much resistance. It would be awesome though with the Deadly Strike and whatnot. But it's really far from like the ideal helmet for us. I wonder if we're gonna find Shaker again. I remember we had like a bunch of walks where we found a Shaker for just randomly. Shaker would be awesome in Hell. I'm gonna try and do a lot of random magic finding in Hell. And like perhaps even do some of the treasure chest. I've been doing a bunch of that. Like I just need to find some easy units to kill. And I am certain we can do that. Be nice to get some uniques in. Hell, even like some of the unique weapons would be awesome. It's gonna be difficult to get a lot of that before going into Hell. And I am not doing bail runs. We've done that before. I think there was once we got super lucky with that. I can't. Yeah, I think it was on the. I think it was with the Vengeance boy that got the Badish, the Bone Dude, a Nightmare Bale, which basically just carried the whole fucking walk. Oh my god, they hurt! The frenzy! Got some mobs out here. But yeah, those boys are so bad. Ooh, nice. Just up to maximum. Then I don't have the resistance on the other one. This one is kind of crappy, but I need resistances. This is kind of gross. I can do without that. I'll put the lightning in there. I really want to put on the Sanders. It's mostly the lightning. The fire is something to be worried about as well, but I think I can go without it. Now that I got the lightning up, that's like usually the thing I'm mostly worried about. And we get more health with the Sanders, that's awesome as well. Really need to find a way to pump up my fire. Yeah, this should set us with a new breakpoint all with the. Is it? Yeah, it sounds ever so slightly quicker. Yep. Oh my god, look at this number right now. Oh, and we just ding, and now it's gone. Well, you gotta remove the curse. Okay, what the hell should I put on right now? I got the bus speed up at a relative portion. It's up to 14 there, which I think is a... Does it even increase now? It doesn't even... Wait, actually it gets 1% more. I don't know if that does anything. I'm gonna put it in. Just because there's a potential for this stuff to like just barely reach another breakpoint. Although with the partisan it's like relatively slow, so probably not. I should get the venom up now.
I am overburdened.
I might end up like turning up the venom in hell to deal with the ghosty boys, unless I find Lawbringer. We'll see.
Good day.
Absolutely not. I think we're gonna end up gambling for rings because we already found an amulet of whales. Could get better, but I'm fairly content with what we have right now. Oh god, we got a night hour. Can you like stop existing? Thank you. Tool kinda sucks. Jesus.
I can't get
Oh my goodness. That frog is doing stuff. It's going to places. I saw light hour around here, so I don't want to go too far in because of this. I'm a little worried that these guys who are already hitting hard are then just suddenly going to hit even harder. I don't need that in my life. Okay, where's that boy at? Oh my god, stop. Okay, see him. Must be those. Fucking die already, will you? Oh, that's not a good sign. Take a look at that blade tower. Shadow's using Phoenix Strike. He's using a lot of things.
the sisterhood.
Pretty funny.
welcomes you.
Wow, look at that claw. That would be pretty nice. We were doing claws. Alright, so we got spitters with Might Hour. Wait, why are you not there? No, I just got him back. Please. Ah! No! Not like this. Not like this! Alright, this way. Alright. You fucker! Just going straight in front of the portal. Wait, is that him? Spectral. I think my resistance is... It's just not good. No. Oh, I can make a strength. Can I? We'll see in a second. Like them grand jobs. Would the Viper match I even be good at this build? it's kind of questionable. Like, it's not really that good. I think line out again would be better. Wow, that is a charm. Very bad one. What am I collecting? Amplify? That is gonna go. That's gonna go. That is stupid. Oh, right. I forgot I had this one. That was what he was using before. I could still make the stealth. I mean, not stealth. The strength. Yeah, I forgot. I should have, like, at least this one.
Put that to good use.
Way stronger. No, I wonder with the partisan if that would be better. It doesn't really matter. Alright, Jacob, are you here? I need to ask you some questions. Maybe I should just post it in our map section. We gotta work on some lore. You here? I was thinking about for some of the lore for the map we're doing. Maybe it's a little bit cheesy, but like my mind was going to the bit that like the whole arena is like it's kind of like a Valhalla kind of thing, where it's like it is heroes and villains of all types of generations that are like, being referenced in it, kind of dealio. Could we build something around that? Because like I obviously want to make a lot of reference to other maps and other types of heroes. To be able to kind of tie it together that way. Maybe that would, I don't know. We'll have a story somehow. That would also like make it so that we can maybe justify some references to whatnot. Like we have like one reference to limes. We should have like reference to like a variety of maps we've done. I think we have Torgrim from the Dark Man, which is like a direct reference there. Maybe even a few more. I thought about the map as some kind of sick hell dimension where you have to suffer forever. I was thinking that as well. Like, it doesn't have to be like a Valhalla, but like just kind of like some hell dimension where there's just like people from all sorts of like universes getting tied together. Because that's the theme I'm going for. Also, I've done a lot of cheeky changes to the map lately. That is really going to help tie things together and make it more flexible. The map is going to be so difficult. I actually think I've gotten to the point right now that my current run is incredibly invalid in terms of what it's going to be. But I'm not gonna care because I think the fundamentals of like the battles and the theme is gonna work regardless of what changes I've done. It's going to be really difficult. And I've incorporated some of the game-breaking mechanics that we talked about, so that like for the higher difficulties you actually have to take advantage of those in order to win. I don't know how the hell Senny is going to fare on it. I think he's going to just play it on normal. I think if he plays it on hard, he's gonna have a really hard time beating it. Because there's so little room for mistake. Like, there's just traps everywhere. And like, yeah. I think you can do one or two slip-ups and then things will just start to like just pile up. Like one thing is just if Jacob doesn't get dealt with, then you have an unstoppable hero, more or less. And then like some other situations where like if you don't deal with the enemy quickly enough, they're gonna combine and you're gonna have borderline unstoppable heroes just everywhere. I think it's tolerable for there to be at least like 1 or 2 unbeatable heroes. But if it starts to go, that is a very nice drop. Alibaba! Nice. If things escalate too much, like this, just everything's just going to go out of control.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I mean that is just the idea. Like I was actually wondering, but I don't know if I trust the AI. Like originally, right now we have like a quest to give you like 15,000 fairy dragons. But I was wondering if we could, if we were to just like put some fairy dragons like next to your hero, and then just has just have like some sign that says like Jacob is saving up money to hire fairy dragons or something like that. But I'm worried that the AI might actually just walk past them. Like I think on I don't know if it's only on like higher difficulty that they know which units they will join and which they won't. But I'm just worried that they won't actually interact with them. Like maybe he'll only pick up like one stack or something like that. Well, maybe we'll just do it anyways, but just make it like quest like related. Maybe instead I can still like do the reference. I'll just put like I'll put some unreachable fairy dragons like close to Jacob to like and I just make those like joinable. But like you can never reach them, but then he still like just gets them from the quest. Just to make sure that like there's no randomness from it. But we can just like still have the sign up and he's just like Jacob is just sitting and waiting so he can buy the fairy dragons. And since I buffed up your hero, I'm pretty sure that nobody's going to steal them from you. Maybe later, like, there's a chance that your character will max out on stats if left alone. And if that's the case, I don't think anyone will steal them from you. But if he's left to wander for a bit and some of the other heroes out, maybe someone will steal them. I don't know. But you will get 99 attack, just not maxed out other stats. We can still work on some of these details. I don't... Like, in my mind, I feel like it would still be possible to defeat that hero. Like, if you can just... I think in my mind I was like, okay, if you can just... You can get the Pendant of Negativity. That is a thing that's on the map, and they're like... at that point, like, no chain like is gonna fuck you up. So, I was thinking that if you can just bait out the shots on the Fairy Dragon, and with some clone rests, maybe it would be possible to defeat that hero. I don't know why we went up here. I just got super distracted, but we got the Alibaba, so that's nice. But yeah, I don't think that most people are going to have any particular way to defeat that. And I'm also just going to make a lot of odd traps, like things that people don't necessarily anticipate. Oh god, the Great Marsh! No! We got it on fucking normal as well. Did it just turn dilate? So I went into that thing. I think what's most likely going to happen for most people who play that map is that I think those who are going to win are just going to win by like guerrilla warfare. Like they're just going to stay alive long enough that they can push towards the end. And that's fine, although on hard it might not be fine. And on impossible it absolutely will not be fine. But I've also put in some efforts to make more portals to connect different areas, because that was the thing that I was noticing right now, is that the air will take too fucking long to get to some of the corners of the map, and that will give the player way too much wiggle room. I really want to discourage like a player from just finding some way to sit in some corner and build up an army. Like, we obviously have some timers on the map, but some of the timers are pretty delayed. And I don't want the map to be like LC where like you have to beat the map on a certain time either. Because I want like the player to have a lot of freedom to just kind of run around if that's what they want to do, but perhaps not in a too abusive way. Really make the AI as flexible as possible to reach you whichever fucking corner in the world you're trying to hide. Anchor comments on this map. Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm actually I'm so enthusiastic about this map. It's kind of insane. Probably spend an unreasonable amount of hours trying to test and refine a lot of details. That'd be good. But here's the thing, though. Like you can play the map at like whatever difficulty that you're at. Like that's one thing that like I think those who like complain about limes, like I think even limes at a low difficulty is like really manageable for most people if they're just patient enough. But I think a lot of people just don't know how to deal with that. I really want to make it so. Although with some of the newer changes I've made, like the current version that I'm playing the map on, like in that version, normal and easy were like pathetically easy actually, and the version that's going to be up and coming, normal is going to be hard. Hard is going to be insane. And easy, well, easy should still be relatively easy, but not completely either. So I do have to make it, because there's just like, even if you're like not, even if you're like, if you're trying to go and be like, oh, I'm just gonna play it at easy and it's easy, it's like you have a lot of good things happening for you, but that doesn't mean you can just lax off completely. Like the player doesn't do the right steps in a relative time, it's still going to escalate, and all of a sudden, like, whatever advantages they had in the past is meaningless due to the enemies that are being released. But that being said, oh my god, the requirement of winning the map is so easy on lower difficulties. You basically don't have to fight
Yes?
off the most difficult ones.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, I need to. Sen's gonna play it in half a month or something. Was it? Maybe 20 days. I said last time I told him that like in a month I would have it ready for him to play. Which means I'm not gonna. You're probably not gonna have enough time to do much, but like it doesn't really matter too much because like when he plays it, it's technically not like in a release state, so you can still have like time to do your thing, and then whatever things I observe or come up with, I'll just have to write down for later. You need time with it? Well, it's fine though, like because he's just playtesting it at an alpha stage. Because like we're not releasing it, he's just playtesting. That's all he's doing, and he's not streaming it. He's gonna stream it at Discord. It's not gonna be released anyway. Nobody's gonna know how it looks. So like, you'll have time to do your things before Elsie gets to play it,
I'm overburdened.
which is, you know, the thing we're most excited about. Ah, what the hell? You know what? I can maybe still use that for magic money. Got the Alibaba, so that's so nice. Alibaba and It's just, I'll probably just make so many things simpler. Because I can just use that other shield and all of a sudden I just have a ton of magic mine. With so little effort. This one just keeps going up. Still not good looking. But he won't experience it in full. Dude, maybe I should send you the map just so you can look at some of the stuff that I've done. I've moved a lot of stuff. No, I haven't moved, yeah, I've moved a lot of stuff around, a lot of details. Probably doesn't look that great. I don't know what you're gonna work on. Like, if you're gonna move some things around, you really need to be careful you don't interrupt some of the things, because there's a lot of locations that I've specifically put out, because I've been noticing what the areas where the AI will go, and like how they'll behave with the structures, especially with some of the events. But I'm certain you probably won't mix up too much with that.
I can't carry anymore.
Plus, there's a chance that Senny might play it later as well. Maybe he'll just do the normal. It's gonna be funny. He's gonna get stuck with the first battles. Although I've told him that he can red pill those battles if he wants. I'm certain Elsie's gonna know the Gorgon right off the bat. Although he's probably going to try for a different solution. Because he's played that dead man's oasis or whatever the fuck it was called. He might not think about the hypnosis the way that I envisioned it. Although maybe he will. Either way, he's gonna figure it out. I have no doubt that he's going to figure that one out in relative time.
Good to see you.
I want the terrain to look better. I mean, I might give you time. Like, I'm nearing the 3rd month on the map, so, like, I just need to fucking concentrate. Problem is, like, for the longest time ever, I progress, like, a few days, I notice something I want to change, I come up with some new ideas, and I just keep adding and adding. It's really difficult for me to just do a full playthrough, because I just keep coming up with ideas as I go. And they're good ideas, I think. Although I'm adding a lot, though. I also just recently made a new event that gives random giants to the AI. because they didn't they didn't have enough random units as it is. I've also been buffing up Owen quite a bit because I was unsatisfied with how low that army he kept having. So yeah, I keep giving him more titans, more archers, more gremlins. I think when he gets released, he's gonna have like 15,000 master growths. Which is just going to be hilarious because they're gonna hurt so much with Owen and a sharpshooter. It's gonna be absolutely repulsive. Oh, how fucking powerful that's going to be. Although he might throw them up somewhere else. Giants! Giants! But yeah, there's a lot of heroes on the map that have giants. But I also, god damn it, one thing that's super annoying to me, I changed one of the undergrounds a bit because I wanted to make sure it wasn't so easy to cheese it. And given that I added more distance between some of the locations, for whatever reason, the AI just decided now to take one of its precious units and throw them in a town, and I don't know why. Like suddenly, instead of having 7 units, they have 6. They're throwing off sharpshooters, and I'm just like, why? And I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I need to figure out like... I think they tend to like... there's certain units that they tend to like a lot. And sharpshooters are like a mid-tier unit. Like, it's just really weird how the AI like prioritizes that, because it's based on whatever units they also have. That sometimes they just don't want a full army for whatever reason I don't understand. Maybe there's like a logistical reason to it, but sometimes it doesn't even seem to be consistent with that. Oh god, fire enchanted. I don't like that. This is pretty bad. Okay, let's be careful. What? Physical immune? What do you mean? How? How is he physical immune at this stage? That's not nice. Did you just change it, Man Bean? How dare you? I was actually thinking about doing Nocturne today. Maybe that was my original plan and then I forgot about it. And then I was like, let's do the op! But my god, there were so many things that in hindsight was like, oh, this is OP. Like I've nerfed so many bits on the map where like I was just originally I was just like, this is fine, and then I'm like, oh, this is absolutely not fine. This is way too strong to get to play it as much. This fucker. Yeah, your game is not treating you well? What do you mean? Can we kill this guy? Like, can we just maybe just leave him alone? Can we? Play a jungle! Go, 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 go! Guess not. Okay, can you, Oh my god, we got another one! Another immune! Oh, man. It would be cool if we can get, like, an eternal Thundermaul or some nonsense like this. I really want to see how much damage we can get with Tiger Strike. Fire as well. Great. Can we just like not? Can we just not? I vote not. I vote no. Play a jungle. Rooms are at least nice. Shadow thing. Like need to fuck you. Was it looking for my turn into game? Nice. I wonder if... Wait, how old is Nocturne actually? I think there's a very good chance that Nocturne is before Diablo. Maybe Iron Maiden was inspired by Nocturne. The reflection nonsense. Dude, that reflection is such nonsense. And it's such a stupid ability because like if you know what it does, it's just like, well, I'm not gonna attack it now. Because, like, you just die if you do it. That game really does operate on some weird fucking numbers sometimes. That looks fun. Fire extra strong? Can we, like, avoid, stuff? Oh! There's the boss in here. What a fucking nightmare. Yeah, that's okay. Came out in 2004. It's after? Looks like fucking... It looks like Final Fantasy in graphics. That reminds me of another fun thing that... Especially like when you grow up with like certain things. I remember I have a good friend. We were drinking once, and for whatever reason, I think he brought up like Final Fantasy. I think he even loaded up the game while we were like toasted, and he was like really being like nostalgic about the game. It's like look how good this stuff looked back then. Like it's just so amazing, and I'm just like, I'm just looking at it like because like I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy, and I'm looking at the cutscenes that I've seen memes about it and stuff like that, and it's just like because it's that cursed fucking triangle 3D stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, people think it's like looking really awesome for its time. And here's the thing, it probably did look really good for its time. But to me, it just looks cursed as fuck. Which Final Fantasy? I don't know. I think it's the one where that girl dies that everyone's like fixated about. Like, I don't know anything about the lore of that game. I've seen people play it when I was growing up and playing it. I know nothing about it. I don't know which game is which. There's like 10 or like 20 in that series. It's a fucking never-ending game. Oh my god, we got another one. Nostalgic glasses are strong. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why when I look at, like, Diablo 2 Resurrected, like, objectively, the graphics are better than the original Diablo. But when I look at it, it just looks wrong to me. And, like, maybe there's also, like, certain artworks that obviously, in terms of, like, how it's been done, can look better. Just like I think that some of the art style of Heroes 2 with some of the unit designs, like individually, I think some of them look better than Heroes 3. But that's because like a lot of it's like hand drawn and stuff like that. But yeah, I just don't like how. Oh my god, what do we have here? Oh my! I got 2 fucking physical immune. No, they chased me. Oh, what a nightmare! They fucking chased me. Okay, what do we... Is that... What? That's a frog, okay. Can we... does it not connect? I don't know. You're saying the 7-go is awful? I like how console fans of the era were praising on... I haven't been on PC Core came out 1 year before. It looked way better. I mean, it's also just because, like, certain types of style were like difficult to do, and there's like certain things when like they were introduced, they were just like not looking that great, especially with some of the first 3D stuff. That depending like on the perspective, especially in RPGs, were like really questionable. Like oh, look at that. I remember like the transition into like when you look at things like Neverwinter Nights, that game fucking looks cursed. The second game was way better in graphics, but like the first one like was so fucking cursed. And I actually think objectively that like Baldur's Gate, even though in its limited engine and whatnot, still looked better. But it's the reason why it looked better isn't because it is better. It's just the implementation and like the limitation of like certain graphics and how it presented just looks better. But like some of the early 3D engines of stuff just it looks cursed as fuck. Like it really does. Oh, come on! Another one! I'm really getting cursed by fucking physical immune. I probably could kill them, but they're really difficult to get down. Look cursed as fuck. I mean, graphically, Heroes 4 looks... that is a cursed fucking game. I mean, let's... That is one thing I will agree with you 100%. It's pretty cursed for the most part. There's some things that look alright, but it's really a downgrade in terms of graphics. I think the overall map honestly looks pretty nice, but especially combat units and stuff like that is just like I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. And like the terrain is so lackluster in most cases. It's just like they just took an XL out and added some terrain, and that was that. Is there even like stuff on the map sometimes? I don't remember. I think there's like a few things, and the things that they have like physically on the battlefields are like so oddly pixelated that you can't even see if a corner is a dead end, or if you can squeeze in between some stuff. Like, oh my god, it's so bad. That being said, I still like the game. It's fun. It has some really cool quirks and gimmicks that if it was implemented correctly and like good scriptings, I think it still can be done. It's just a very interesting type of heroes that like mixes in the game mechanics of heroes and makes it a little bit more specialist in terms of heroes. There's so many things you can do with that engine. We should do more Heroes 4. I would love to see what some other custom maps could be like when they're like implemented correctly. So bad in how awful it is. Are we sure? I mean, I don't even think that like I don't think it's so bad it's good. I do generally think that there was some really good ideas they had for that game. Even if it's like, even though some of it is wonky and insanely unbalanced, it's just a lot of cool game-breaking stuff that, in terms of like having like a true like shift in terms of like what you can do with that game to make it stand out from everything else. It's just nothing that stands out. I think Heroes 5 did an alright job as well of like introducing some more complexity to the game, but ultimately I actually wait, I need to think about that. What do I actually think is a better game? I might actually have gotten to a point where I think Heroes 4 might actually be better than Heroes 5. But maybe it's just because it's Ubisoft. The problem is it's a long as load time. I don't remember that much. I think in campaign it's not too bad because there's tends to not be multiple AIs. Oh, I remember why I dislike the fucking 5th game. It's so inconsistent with its initiative. That's a dice roll. They did have a little bit of that in Heroes 4 as well, where like literally rolling morale based on a dice roll would have a terminating factor that you just suddenly have a turn, which can completely shift like combat. But especially in the 5th game, it's so bad because there's just, when you introduce like units that use spells and whatnot, and these like aren't really supposed to have a turn, and then suddenly they do, and you just end up losing way more
I can't carry
than
anymore.
you should because you can't predict that stuff. I don't like that. That's really very frustrating. So tried the most. I don't know if it necessarily tried the most. Heroes 5 is like, I don't know what the fuck kind of crack they were on. I mean, it's not even the fucking same universe anymore. Don't they like completely break apart with the lore and everything? I don't know what the hell is going on in that universe. But like the story and everything is like an insane fucking meme. It also, am I misremembering? But isn't there like a severe lack of like mousing in that game completely? Where you just have dialogues and the heroes are just like sitting on their horses and like nodding like. I can't stand that stuff. That stuff is so fucking bad. it's a fun enough game to play, but my god. Who's doing that? I think it's Shadow that's got something. Oh my god, I keep getting haunted by physical immune. Why? Again. Separate with the Dragonstone demons. I know that's part of the deal. It was. What she's doing, like this sounds like a decent game. Point Castle. I don't even understand it. Why you said, oh, there's a lot of interesting abilities and mechanics in the whole game. Just needed to be balanced a little bit better. Then again, with the modding community, kind of did that. Actually hated the towns in 5. A lot of weird things in that game. It's not camera spinning. God. The fucking spinning stuff I don't like. Nice. Alright. Ouch. That was a really bad spot because they had me lined up on the lock. How fucking dare you? Ouch. Fire? Bad enough.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, that. I keep getting haunted by the lizard sound. What the hell? Lava. Yeah, pretty cool. Listen, yeah, quicksand is so fucking funny. Yay! We found the fucking Flare jungle. My god, can we like please never go through the marsh ever again? Ooh, not bad. Not bad. What do I replace it? Probably the 10C. My god, it's a little bit of. This is pretty good. Not with that. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, what is hitting us? I don't know. It's something. Yeah, I really need coal. Okay, what is oh right. I see what you're doing. But I'd rather you didn't. Okay, there we go. Fuck him up. Catch you. Need it. Dude, the sea theme is so good. And the grass theme is amazing as well. Reminds me, we should play some Heroes 2 in the future again. I think I'm going to hold off some heroes for a little bit. Although I might do a few small ones a little bit. We should do some other stuff. We're doing a lot of heroes for you lately. and I've been focused on the Heroes 3. Maybe go into another game. Would it be fun with some retro Heroes 2? Okay. Into I did want to do Heroes 2. Are there custom maps for Heroes 2? I think you can probably find them, but I don't know if they're necessarily like challenge map material. It might just be like custom something. But the thing is that there are some really cool custom. I mean, not custom, but like some of the the scenarios from the original Deuce that I would like to do. Honestly, we hadn't done that many of the original scenarios in Heroes for Eden. Maybe I should get back to some of that stuff. Although I think we've done some of the more known ones. It would be fun to like. It won't be. I can't talk. It could be fun to do something that is like a little bit more normal-ish. That isn't just like escalating into 1,000 units or like relying on insane gimmicks. I can't. The question is, can we do stuff like that without min-maxing? Like without completely stomping the AI in no time. The fun thing about Heroes 2 is that the AI is like pretty reckless. And I think we talked about that before, and it's like, when we were doing the campaign, like, he is so fucking reckless that it's really terrifying. Because, like, too often in Heroes 3, the AI is way too calculative, and, like, it will always take, like, the most safest route, which will make it... Which is sometimes actually to its own, like, disadvantage, because they just don't take chances. Whereas in Heroes 2, they will just attack you. They'll use Armageddon, even if they die. Like, they just don't care. They'll look at that battle and be like, oh, I'm going to lose. Well, I'm gonna do as much damage as I can. Like, stuff like that is kind of hilarious. Because it makes it far more unpredictable. And to some degree even like more challenging. Because like, I just don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know when they're gonna appear and like what kind of shit they're gonna throw at me. Yeah, we should do the King's Bounty as well. I forgot about that. Like the scenarios. How about this? King's Bounty, the Warrior Princess. Oh, I mean, we were talking about the OG one. I have done the Armored Princess. That one is like kind of crazy. Actually, both of them are. But I remember, it's been a while since I played the King's Bounty the Legend. I remember those actually being pretty challenging on higher difficulty. Just because like, some of the number differences on units is insane. Oh, this is a fake one? I think it's a fake one. I'm gonna check it anyways. Because I don't trust myself. Commodore 1, yeah. I don't think I've ever like won that one legit. I remember I played through the game, like basically in that one you have to like find an artifact or something to win the game, like kind of like the Grail. Like you get treasure pictures every time you collect a bounty. You get a piece of a map that's like randomly generated. And I remember the way that I won as a kid is I just was able to deduce where it was based on like what I was able to see. I remember it being really difficult. Maybe it isn't, but it's an odd mechanic that, as a kid, I didn't understand completely. And I'm still not even sure today I understand it. But one thing that was like so frustrating with that game is that like, not only do you have to like pay to buy units, kind of like Heroes, but you pay like a either a weekly or a monthly like salary to your army. So you can't It's like, if the bigger your army, like, the more fucking income you have to have. And, like, you can literally just have units desert on you. Or they'll just plunder off all your money based on, like, the fucking salary. So you have to balance that stuff out and make sure you have enough income, or you'll just run out of money once you get, like, too big of an army. It's just really weird how that works. Yeah, it's realistic, yeah. But it's like, as a kid, I remember you have to travel to different continents, and I remember, like, I saved up money, and then, like, I went to another continent, and half my army just fucking bailed me. And I was just like, what happened? Where's my army at? And it's really weird. Also, like, the whole world is on a timer. You have X amount of time to win, or you just like lose by default. Like, every step takes like a certain amount of time. I think you should have more than enough, but like, if you travel between some of the continent, you spend a lot of time. So you're also better off like trying to get units from random dwellings and stuff, which will give you different levels of morale, and it's a weird, wonky fucking thing. Probably. I don't remember everything about it. I just remember it being confusing half the time. I remember the trolls being insanely powerful in that game. Like, they're just like boss kind of units that just don't die. And ghosts are insanely broken. But the problem is that once their numbers go too high, you don't have the leadership to control them. And they will just start killing off your own units. And what's even weirder is that if you lose them in combat, then they'll be there next time you come back. Which is kind of funny. Then, like, whoever you were fighting on a castle with the ghost would then... Now it would be their ghost. Like, even if there was 1,000 ghosts, like, the AI fucking cheats and doesn't have to, like, worry about the leadership. And so they just take over your 1,000 ghosts, which is really fun. Yeah, we should make a new poll. I don't know what. I don't even know what's on my list right now. Because we have actually been clearing up a lot of games. Although there's some games that never fucking got picked. Nocturne was one of them that never got picked. And we actually got to play it. I need to remove that. Well, the Skull Hero could be good. Darkest Dungeons, maybe. Earthbound, maybe. Oblivion! Oh, that was the one that almost won, but we never got to it. Well, we'll get there. Oblivion would be fun. Just for the fucking memes of it. Can you move? Okay. Ouch. Spitters are not supposed to hit that hard, but sometimes they do. Oh, I guess it's the hour. Because the physical damage they do is like really lackluster. But then, like, since our resistance is like so goddamn awful, they suddenly do a lot of damage. Why am I with so many reduce? I'm not complaining, it's just a little bit too much. Have we found like a single gem shrine throughout this playthrough? I don't feel as if we have. But then again, I have a lot of Ord Rune. When will 100 be you running out of the first place and I'm dying to a random mountain line 10 minutes in? Well, that sounds like a plan.
Yes?
I remember like a bunch of old school games where like, especially like the open world ones where like, they would just be really difficult to get into. Like, if you just run out of fucking town, you just die. Just die to whatever fucking gibbling is sitting there waiting for you. A mole? Reminds me of cursed game, of this cursed game, Two Worlds. Being on a big town and dying to some orc immediately. That reminds me, dude. I think Two Worlds was one of the first like open world game that I ever played. You know, there are people who played Oblivion and stuff like that. I played Two Worlds, and I fucking love that game. And it's like when I see some other people who like make reviews and like fucking mock the game, I have such fond memories of that game. Although in hindsight, I don't think it has aged nearly as well as I remember it. But I remember really fucking liking that game. That was like my first experience of like an open world RPG something. And it was really, really fun. There was just a lot of stuff you can do. And it still, to this day, has one of the, to me, one of the most, like, funniest game mechanic that I don't think I've seen any fucking game do. Because it's kind of stupid. But, like, let's just play, we might play Two Worlds unpatched. I'm pretty sure I played it unpatched as well. That game didn't have a story. that game had like a 0.001% story, and the rest was just an open world. Like, you should not play that game with a story because it's fucking god awful. There's like 2 minutes of dialogue, and that's the story. Story never made any sense. In the second game, they tried to make sense to it, and it wasn't that much better either. I don't know what the fuck they were going for. What I do know is that, at least in the second game, we had... I don't remember if it was an orc or a goblin female that was quite the waifu. I should look that up. She's probably not as pretty as I remember her to be. Oh, that is not good. Can we please get that off? Wherever it's coming from. Anyways, I want to rant about Two Worlds again. We talked about it before, but seriously, it had such a fun mechanic when it comes to alchemy and crafting. Like, I've never seen anything as ridiculous as that. It's kind of... almost felt a little bit like Minecraft, except not really at all. But like, you basically just... you could make potions out of everything in that game. Like, just every fucking thing that dropped. Like, every monster, and like, there were like... I think there were... I don't know if there were plants in the game, I can remember. But every like monster everywhere you can kill could just be crafted into some potion. Not all combinations were necessarily good, but it didn't matter. You could just make something out of everything. It was all good. Oh, that's a cool ring. I remember making the weirdest of fucking combinations. Like, you just had potions that would heal you, give you strength, give you like temporary buffs of all kinds of nonsense and mana, and it was a mess. It was an absolute fucking mess, but I loved it. I remember you could even get permastats from some of those potions that you combine. God, I loved it. It was so good. I swear. Almost actually giving a good wing. What the fuck? That is interesting. And you could also combine weapons, which I don't know how that worked. But I remember, like, if you found like the same base of a weapon, you could just combine them, and it would just keep adding on more damage. So that was just like a meta in finding like whatever weapon that was like the same class. I can't remember what the fuck it was. But I just remember combining weapons. I just stuffed them together, and then it improved. I think if I were to play the game again, I would probably not like it that much, but because of some weird fucking mechanics. But yeah. Hmm. Floppity on. Talking about the mobile system. Listen, alright. You know, we gotta find that real quick. I wanna know. I wanna know. Is an orc? I wanna know. Is she an orc? Oh, she is an orc. But she has a scarf on. Oh my god, she is so manly actually. So it is a female orc that's in it. That was the only good thing about the second game was the fucking orc lady. Maybe I shouldn't actually stay on Google too much. I'll find wrong things. I'll find all the wrong things. Hmm. Being a bone. It's a no. No, not at all. Ooh, I get Greaves again? We find so many uniques. It's all because of the passive magic find that we have on. That 34% is so good. Do it. Oh wait, do it. Put it on the pole. Oh god.
I can't carry anymore.
Listen, I will think about it. You remind me. The thing is, I don't know what to do in that game. I actually don't know what we could do in that game other than just wander the world. Because, like, the game can be finished, like, at any point. Like, there's... You just need to travel to, like, some location and just level up a little bit. The last battle is a complete fucking joke. Like, it's not even remotely as difficult as half of the game. I don't understand what they were doing. They were doing something. I don't know what it was.
Not in town.
A lot of difficult monsters and stuff to fight.
Not here.
And then I don't know what happened to the game. It just did stuff. Oh, what do we have here? So, Shadow Warrior? Too bad. If Shadow Master, I might actually have considered it. But not like this. It would be an adventure. Absolutely. I also have a memory. I don't know why. I must have played that game a lot. I remember there's like one of the starting areas that that's like really like low level, and there's like a cave that has a monster at the end of it that was just standing in some corner, and it is like one of the most difficult like monsters in the game. Like it's completely high level, like god tier, and can pretty much one shot. It can one shot you no matter what. Like you're clearly not supposed to fight it, but I remember that I've killed that one at least once, where I would just play it like it was like a fucking Souls game. I would just learn its AI and just perfectly dodge like all of its attack, and then just keep clubbing it down. I don't even understand how I killed it. I remember I did it. Just because. Just because. Town Hall super empty. Awful grey things. I don't have that much memories. I remember always getting in trouble with the town guards because I randomly walked into someone's house and picked up a carrot or something. I remember some of the guards being fucking aware of everything you fucking did. Like it was not a game where you would be stealing. They would fucking see you from everywhere. Remember it had some cool horses. And you can get skeleton horses as well. And there was waypoints as well. At least they did that because that was fucking huge, the game. Blade of Ice? That is so cool. Okay. Oh. I look away and he just dies. Poor man. Open world, it's just grass plains. Dude, I don't understand how you fucking... By the way, I should...
Order welcomes you.
Elden thing looks pretty dope, to be honest. I should play that in a few years. It's probably still actually in a really good playable state right now. We're probably not gonna play. I could put on the poll. I'll be super late to the party, but who gives a fuck? What am I going for? Guess Venom. God damn it! Stop getting killed, me son. I need you alive because of reasons. Ow. Extra strong spectral. No wonder they were doing so much damage. Fuckers.
I can't carry anymore.
Good day.
Okay. Okay, what do we do right now? Oh my god, I don't like that. What do we do here? Lightning enchanted with conviction? Alright. How about I just don't? Okay. Ah, what the hell? Who's doing that? Oh my god, we got another lightning enchanted. Alright. Good thing, okay. I don't know who's getting the fucking R out here, but it's just a fucking massacre. Alright, extra strong? Okay, get in there, boys. Okay, be careful. Oh, that's the one that finally has the thing. God damn.
Yes?
Alright, let's see. Let's just take a chill on that. But he keeps going into the fucking floor. Oh my god. Poor Miss Sun is having trouble. It's not a good sign. Okay. Hi there. 5 seconds would be nice, but alas, we can't do much with that.
I can't carry it.
Okay. That is fine. Why would I need anything but that?
I am overburdened.
Why am I going this way? Good question. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side. Below. But now we're here. Extra strong. Well, I guess I just wanted some more XP. True that. Oh my goodness. Why did that hurt so much? Orientation spectral? Ah, spectral, okay. Yeah, go in there, Shadow. Nice, you got him. Oh, and you died. Ow! You were like alive, and then you weren't. That's sad.
Yes?
Do 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 do.
Good day.
Do 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 do. Jesus, all these potions. Fuck off.
I am overburdened.
Keep getting druids. Whatever. Okay, that's great. Oh my god, what happened?
I can't carry anymore.
Well, conviction and dolls. I don't know why that is exactly.
Good
There must be
day.
something else in there. Well, the dolls probably something. Alright, we got the boys here. That's at least a good thing with the dolls. If they get to us, we can separate them. Don't die to a flyer. Listen, I'm not dying to anything. Also, there's no shaming dying to a flare, because they're super fucking quick. Oh my god. Okay, so we got champion, shamans, and conviction hour. Yeah, that's not nice. I'm really not happy about that. But listen, we gotta do what we gotta do. Did that cut? Oh yes, we got it off. Nice.
I am over.
Death mask. Oh, that's a lot of defense on that. Repair and ability? Ah, man, if that two of them suck, that'd be cool.
Put that to good use.
We'll put that to better use.
Hello.
Alright. I forgot about Spirit Mom. I never really. Ooh, speaking of which, I could get the +2 that now, but I could totally make that. I don't really know if I want to. It's only a +1. Seems kinda whatever. Did there's another second thing that I could do here? Why do I keep looking at that Badish? I don't know. Defending the digit, selling unique, selling sets. What? I dropped it. I didn't sell it.
Impossible.
Also, the gods can suck it. Because I've
Yes?
done enough sacrifices. I can still suck it. Okay, can that one please stop appearing? Grave error. Yes. The gods have been pretty good for us right now. Giving us a lot of good stuff. I can't remember if there's any moles I can get into rune words. Can't remember. Would be cool. What is the oath actually for? Is that for something specific? There's some unique ones, but I don't have a repair mod. Ah, fuck it, I'll look it up later. Whatever. Every time it's been so fucking slow lately. Ah! Alright. Ouch. Why am I
I am overburdened.
being so risky? That is not smart.
This is good to see you.
Do 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 do. So many traps. Bats is still remnant somehow. Ugh. That is yikes on the attack rating. I'm not sure how I'm gonna balance that out. Maybe we want to look for some charms as well. And maybe get like life and attack rating. It's probably pretty solid. Okay. Do they have attack rating? Oh, that's why I keep seeing fucking not attack rating but might hour on them. It's because they get converted and then they have our might hour. That's a little bit spooky because that might actually stay after the conversion for like a split second. Which means they could potentially just do outrageous damage. Because I know that that happens. Because I remember Pekka dying to that once when he was doing a Thorns build with conversion, the skill, the Paladin. And like sometimes it just stays over, even after the fact, and then he just one-shotted himself by his own hour. That could be pretty bad. I mean, at least we won't be killing ourselves, but if it stays over them, that could just be nasty. They already have some really bad modifiers, but I'll probably be careful to trust those anyways. What the hell has happened to those birds? Oh my god. I have Amplify on. Maybe don't.
I am overburdened.
Can I get out of this damn jungle already? I feel like we've been here for too long. And I'd rather get out. I would like to be out of here. Oh god. Probably right. I mean, I'm low on either of those. It's just not a good combo. Some good jumps could do a lot to balance out my stuff. I need to get that stuff going. Okay. Yes. Yes, Ontario. You do the Lord's work. Ouch! I don't know what that was. Okay. I really need to get the resistance up. Like, sure, we have a high health pool, but the resistance is just questionable. Never fucking yet. Okay.
Good day.
And it sucks.
Greetings.
Did you move it back again? No, don't do it. Don't join the dark side. Why would you do that? Rune sword, really? Damn, look at all these unique drops. I don't need that though. Never got that one when we wanted to get it on the rabies.
Stay a while
It's
and
pretty
listen.
cool. It's actually a relatively strong weapon. For what it's worth. +5 to rabies is really cool. Didn't we do a rabies druid? I don't remember. I think we did. Was that the one that died? Yeah, rabies run now. Yeah, true. Rabies is actually not that bad. I like how it spreads. And the fact that you have some melee on top of that, it's just extra fucking AoE. Also, seriously, consider how fucking psychotic the developer must have been to take like such a serious and deadly illness and just make it a skill in the game. It's just that's a little bit fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Where the fuck is my... I can't even figure out my own hotkeys. Amazing. A skull! Yeah, rabies is fucking scary. I think we talked about that before, I can't remember what the conclusion was. I think Mangan said something about it, like... It's very fucking hard to treat if you don't get, like, immediate treatment or something. You're pretty much just gonna die. Can't use swords. I can't. We're not playing RPGs. We're not playing fucking D&D. Druids absolutely can't use swords. I never liked those kinds of restrictions in games. Like, just outright not being able to use a weapon. Like, you could just make it so they're not proficient with it. But don't just make it that they can't use it because I'd taken this fucking class and now I can't use it. That's the thing, not a good thing about Diablo. It's just like, there are definitely weapons that are most suited for the different classes, but that doesn't mean you can't use it. You can use all the weapons. Like, just like what we're doing right now. It's like we're using a fucking poleaxe. That is not a weapon designed for an assassin. But it works because we just tried to build around it.
I can't get. I can't.
I can absolutely use a sword. There's no restriction. They do have like class-specific things in the game, which is also something I don't really understand why. Especially since like it's a like the items that are specifically for like barbarian or like things like that. It's not like they would be particularly good for like anyone outside of it because like all the benefits are not for that class. Never really liked that these were like specific. Just don't. They can still make it so that it's still specifically for the class. Don't just make it so that nobody else can use it. I don't understand that stuff. Never have, never will. Why are we still in the jungle? Get me out of here! I think we're getting out of here. I swear this jungle just kept stretching. Just kept... Nah, yeah, okay, we wandered pretty far. It's gonna be even worse in hell. They can't use it. It's a nightmare jungle. I mean, are you still discussing it? They can't use the sword. It's made for a druid. I think I just woke up Chloe. Oh! Why conviction? Why? I'm haunted by conviction today, man. Alright, so we got conviction, and this guy has charge bolts. Nice. Alright, can you, what do you... Well, they can't kill the shadow. Well, no. Alright, let's... Let's do... Oh, okay. Push back. Push back. We got the storm tree, but... I'm not going in there! I say that and then I move in. Alright. And let's do a little poke-a-poke. Ah! They just changed. Wow, that was stupid of me. Not sure how I didn't die. Oh, so quick. Alright, 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 alright. Keep pushing them backwards. I don't know why they suddenly changed to me. Oh my god, stop! Okay, we got him. Nice. Dude, the fucking conviction is insane.
I can't carry anymore.
Da 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 da.
I am overburdened.
Okay, we got the waypoint. That's nice. I guess we even got. Oh, I hate the sullets. This is terrifying. Wait, we died in low coast at least once as well. When I think about it, getting one-shotted by a cellet. Extra strong might hour. Scary stuff.
Yes?
Do 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 do. I should use the army trap in this area. Probably. Unlike you guys. Fuck you. Hey Chloe. Oh, if I say her name, then she automatically thinks I won. Ah, Chloe! Don't do that. She's not allowed me to pick her up yet. Hey, Chloe! Hey, Chloe! Hey! You don't like to be picked up, I know. But I really want to try. One day. One day. Hey, Chloe. I didn't even get through well on the camera. That's sad. Need to play with it soon. Alright, we should do farming streams soon. Remember. Nice. Put on song requests and stuff like that. Ah, Chloe! Oh, Jesus! Fucking hell! She does. Oh, it's the chorus. Like, she says anything fucking dinkling, and she just comes fucking jumping. We can, listen to music? DMCA? We'll just do it on Discord or something, because obviously if I do it on Twitch, I will get banned. Although maybe I could get away with it. I think there's still people who just do it and just don't care. Because, like, who's gonna file something? I think they talked about there being a system that would be able to detect it in your VODs and stuff. But last I checked on that stuff, I feel like people were still just doing it and there didn't really seem to be like much enforcement of that. I don't know if they actually did that or if they were just talking about it. Either way, I'm not particularly thrilled about just getting fucking perma banned just for fucking listening to music. It's a bot who bans you, not a person. Yeah. So like there must be like random bots that go around or something. And does it do it while you're online, or is it only in your bots? Because you can technically just delete your bots. I have no idea.
I am overburdened.
Either way, not really something I am. That is a good small charm right there. Amazing. This one is a little bit less likable. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's no joke.
Hello.
Yeah, that's kind of why we stopped doing it, was because like Twitch did seem to be a little bit more about doing that. Or we'll just do it offline in Discord. I don't know if Discord even has any rulings on that, but then again, like you're not broadcasting out. So it's like it's a private server, like nobody really cares for that. Chloe found the ball, which you can probably hear on the stream, because it makes a lot of noise. At least she's not scratching me, so that's something I'm happy with. Bone Snap would be pretty awesome on display as well. A lot of things would be. Ouch. Halo is my favorite low-cost explorer. True. So true. Okay, Chloe. I mean, not Chloe. To empty up my bags.
Good day.
What the hell was in there? Was it just that helmet? That it? Okay. If you say so. Ooh, these temples are scary. At least we got one of the good ones here, so we should be able to work with that. Bring it home. Not the one we need. Oh god, poison? What's going on here? Oh. Don't you dare teleport. Okay. Ancient axe. That could be cool. But it's not really any recipes of the honor. It's a strong enough base, but inside is just too fucking good. That's the problem. Difficult to beat inside as it stands. Alright, we got boots. Extra strong, extra fast, and boy is dead. My hopes and dreams just died.
The sisterhood welcomes.
Ah! No! Oh my god! Jesus, that was terrifying. Someone clip that. Someone please clip that. It was just so dark, and then there was just might hour everywhere. Jesus.
I am overburdened.
Yes?
Cool. Where was that in terms of death mask? It's better. Service. Fun place. More dolls. More. Darkness. Darkness. Oh no. Can we go another way? I don't want to go that way. I wanted to go another way and I decided to go right back into it. That's smart. You gonna flip you doing something? Yeah, I'll think about it later. Unless I forget about it. Yeah. Oh my god. You know, I was considering going the other way, and then we would have had to go in a full circle to find this. Which is why I was like, what if there's something there? I gotta look. Okay, what do I do about that? Oh shit, I didn't see he was dying. Shit. Well, of course he was. He was fighting undeads. No leeching. Keep respawning. This is not a good time for anyone. Stupid fucking skeletons! Alright, let's see. You have to get the... Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa. What was that? Who was doing that? Why? Did I just get hit by a bunch and that's it? Might have been it. I don't know what the f to do about this shit. This is fun.
Stay a while and listen.
Sensing. Wait, what? Kennington. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Hmm. Okay. I watched him die. That's what just happened there.
Good day.
Oh my god, don't do nonsense like that. Okay, can you just like the fucking bats, it's so quick. Ah, lightning stuff. Oh my god. I don't even... I wanna like approach and I get hit by a bolt and then we go back. What a nice fucking thing.
Yes?
Ouch! What the fuck? We've decent lightning resistance, but I guess decent isn't quite enough. Okay, can I please? Wait, where is he? We should have just skipped him. We don't have to fight him. He's entirely optional, but listen, he had to die. That was important. This sword rune can drop many fucking places in the game. The highest of areas. There's not that many of them. Most normal areas, even in 5 can't necessarily drop a sword rune. Ancient tunnels can because it's a really high level. You have to be in pits or something like that before it will drop. You have found Venus. Right. Usually I just go underneath, but... Really? Again a unique? My god, I am just... This is the Ginfeld one. Oh, this one is cool because it can actually spawn a turtle. In which case it's a little bit less shitty of a unique. But as it stands, it's fucking shitty. Alright, we'll just keep it because reasons. No rapies +5. Why did I just run into that? I don't know. Guess I have a gift which is Mm, uh, You have 514,000 channel points. Yeah, if we ever allow something to be done with that. Oh god, what if we have like some voice files or something? I saw Devion or not again, like who enabled some sound files to be played based on channel points, and people just it was just non-stop.
Good day.
This is someone that just had fucking hundreds of thousands. Gamer sneeze. I think we can make. Dude, I need to make. You need to put that in the suggestion. I don't know when I'm actually gonna get to the suggestion. Not anytime soon. But we should make some fucking sound files. That'd be funny. Just so we can have the. Man, we're just gonna be. Yeah, just the Joker girl all over. Yeah. Doesn't matter what it's gonna cost. Manny's gonna find a way. God damn it. Candy. Don't know where guy has that Sepaki. Okay. I would obviously have to make most of them pretty expensive. Okay. Don't convert. Maybe that's what I should be doing with the channel points instead, because, well, your sub sounds are probably not going to be active very often. How do they even encourage it? The opposite of that.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Fucker. Don't you dare heal him. Hey, Lucio. Thank you for the bits, I guess. That was the most depressing fucking acknowledgement of bits ever. Don't send me money, I don't need it. What is going on with that bird? What the fuck, bird? Oh my god, it's glitched. They don't even see it. The bird doesn't exist. Oh my god, it's unkillable. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's fucking glitched. Must be something between it flying, then like somehow landing incorrectly. Stop running so fucking far away. Okay, magic. Okay, that's fine. And you get fucked. Glitches. I told you not to piss off the gods. Oh, it's just a fucking bed. We just left it. You've been waiting for that, haven't you? Oh my god, Blizzard. I have only 18 cold. Blizzard is going to hurt a lot. Mephisto especially. But I'll drink a bunch of potions and I'll probably be fine. 700 health is really good, but still not nearly enough when you have this low resistance. Energy! I'll go drink some throwing potions right now, because fuck this shit.
Good day.
Did I do Travancore runs? No. They're insane nightmare. And I will die. A horrible, painful death. And for what? Some jobs that's probably not even worth it? Yeah, fuck that shit. Are they higher than Mephisto? I'm not sure. On hell they are higher than Mephisto. Wait, are they? I'm not even sure if that's true. I don't think there's any reason to do Cowboys. Way too dangerous.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh my god, I can't kill him! Just keep healing. It's probably a good idea I got the throwing potions on right now.
I am overburdened.
Alright.
I can't.
What the hell were we getting hit by? Probably leftover lizards that went visibly there. Sounds about right. Alright, let's stop. Oh, amplifying. Nice. Hmm. Can you like? Hmm. It's just. Hmm. Okay. What do we have here? Let's just get one at a time. I wish you split up a little bit more. Let's get him and then move away. Too many hiders. Hmm. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. I really don't like the amplify on. Some of them are extra strong. Could quit one-shot us. Let's see, cursed, extra. It's fine. Hitting him up is nice. Don't trust his explosion here. That one is pretty nuts.
Stay a while and listen.
Hello.
Yeah, back one second. Alright. Come on, boys. Fucking lightning again. That's great. Extra strong. Fire. That's just all in all something I don't want. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, what do we do? Well, I mean, I didn't really want that. Got the cold lightning enchant? Fuck. We got a 7 minion? His stone skin? Ah, what the fuck?
Thanks.
That's just a lot of things I don't want. Okay, can we get the other boy down? Did he glitch out? What's going on with him? We got a rare salad! Did he glitch out? Glitched out? The fuck happened? Not seen that before. Oh, he unglitched himself. Weird. He was just standing still there for a second. Alright. That actually didn't go nearly as bad as I expected it to. Nice.
A day.
Yeah.
Crap. Would have been good if it was unique. That's way too much to ask for from just random drops. I've already gotten really fucking lucky with some of the drops. Is there more? Nice. Very, very good.
I can't.
Good to see you.
Impossible.
Time for the fun place. Well, mostly level 2, that's the really, really fun place. Doo-doo. Rolling the Mephisto maps are gonna be a pain in the ass. I really hate that. Okay. Flawless Ruby. I have a lot of potential in that. I could. Well, I mean, we already have a good one. I think it's mostly the rings that are going to be the one I'm gonna gravitate towards. Because, well, yeah, what else? Gloves could be done, but I already got a good glove. Crushing blow gloves are kind of difficult to make. At least the viable ones. When we have Sanders, it's like, yeah. This has to be a really good roll for me to even consider it. A tiny bit of crushing blow is nice, but not that great. Just circumstantially bring up some crushing blow if we feel like it. Overall, PvE, it's not that great, unless you have higher percentage
Can't
of
carry
it
anymore.
and high hit frames. That's what I wanted to say. And we don't have very fast hit frames, so it won't proc nearly as much. That's mostly the boss kill and everything. I need a lot of souls. That's difficult. I guess. Yeah, I'm not doing Tyrants. F that. I'd rather do more low curves. Plus, I probably don't have that many moves either. I should wait till I get higher level. Get maximum roll. I think it's 69,
I am overburdened.
right? The rolls. Okay, I have absolutely no fucking read on this map. I just hope we don't spawn like a good map right at night though. Then I have to let go of because I want to do low curious runs. That was very, very, very stupid. That's the second time today I just ran into something random. They're so quick, man. I hate the doors. What the hell is up with the doors? I think I'm underestimating nightmares. What's happening? I would never do that on hell. I would always like try to poke around. I'm feeling confident. I'm just rocking into stupid stuff. Oh, he died. Oh. My man.
Yes?
Dude, don't die right. I just got you back. It cost money. Are you dying again? Oh my god, these fucking dolls. Jesus. Man. Could you take a chill pill, please? I would appreciate.
Yes?
Okay, that was fun. There was 2 of them in there. We better start learning how to walk again. Hey, Chloe. Hey, Chloe. Yeah, you want attention. You'll get it. I just need to finish up the Zack.
I am overburdened.
Why did I keep that?
I can't.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I see big boys. Big bulky boys? Oh my god, thank you, fine. Okay, what do we have here? Just get the quantity down a bit, then we might not die as easily. Cursed thing. Okay, better not get hit by that if we can avoid it. Nice. He exploded in ice. Man, the shot is so good. Wait, what is up with this map? What is this cursed map? There's no... It ends in a dead way and I have to go... Bleh! Oh, this is cursed. It's absolutely cursed. So I'm already knowing I'm going the wrong way. Just to clear off like the pathway we've gone. What cursed nonsense is that?
I can't carry anymore.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh god. What happened? Okay. I don't know.
Hello.
Oh my... I didn't see that the fucking amplifier was on. Jesus. Again.
yes?
These dolls are just a nightmare. It's so great. What happened? Ah, it's not me. Wound sword? I don't really need it. Okay, what do we have? That's fine.
Greetings.
Shit. What? Okay. But if you're going to go through hell, stay aware of set routes? What? Oh god, Siri, you're fucking insane. I sincerely question your sanity half the time. But that's okay. Nobody asked you to be sane. Ow! That's a good slap. Yeah. Too bad. To appreciate this though, you need to know the original crowd. I'm certain that you do. But I thought I thought you were just making a reference to a soot room or something. Ah. Credit it with if you're going to keep going. Yeah. That's true. If you are going through hell, then keep going.
Good day.
Might as well. Should I use something at some point? It's probably gonna end up with nothing, but maybe if I can find like an elite weapon, that could be sick. But here's the thing. I never roll fucking anything with GPUs. Yeah, unlikely. Just very unlikely to be anything. There's so many other things to use an elite for, like rolling for circuits. What the hell would I even go for? Maybe a random sword that I'm not using anyways. And so far I've not been lagging for weaponry. I've been pretty consistently lucky getting the right bases and whatnot. Are you kidding me? Okay, what the fuck? How did I get through? I don't know. I almost got that guy and then I didn't.
I am over. I can't carry anymore. I am over.
Hmm. Okay. I don't like. I can't see anything.
Yes?
How? How is that one still there? Didn't I drop it in a dungeon somewhere? Oh, we got two fucking. Oh my god! I wanted to take a screenshot. Then I realized I was about to die. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, let's back off. Just a second, shall we? That would have been a good screenshot, but also probably not worth it. Okay. Shadow is doing her best, but she's getting smacked down, though. I don't know which way I should go. I want to follow the wall, but I don't like the way that this is curving. This does not look good. Alright, let's push back here. Okay, did you have to do that? guess he had to do that. Why am I pushing for more units? I don't know. That's fucking lightning bolts everywhere now. No! Why? That was a perfect spot to just kill him and now you converted him. I hate that conversion. Okay, can we just kill that? What? Hit me? You? Seriously?
Yes?
Fucking... Oh god, it's so unkillable. Be close in the 90s. We can just skip it. That's so many hits of bolts to the face that I'd rather...
Good to see you.
I'd just rather not. That one now. Oh my... Why? Poison is actually deadly right now. Because I've got minus. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Forgot about that charm. I did see it earlier, I just forgot to pick it up. Probably kinda distracted. Okay, can we... just find a way to sneak past the boys?
Good day.
And then never talk about it? Poison... That poison's killing me.
Yes?
Actually. Fistlet's poison might be equally deadly. That's gonna be fun. Okay. This place is taking forever. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, how did I manage? I just needed to fight one of them, I didn't want to fight them both. Oh, and he died.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
Oh god, why did you guys just go in there? Let's try that again. Oh my god, I should not. Should not take that. They have really high health pool. Making the fine gen damage really absurd. There we go.
I can't carry anymore.
I've used up a lot of juice. More than I gained. How unfortunate. Oh my god, it's not even here! Please give me the waypoint. I need the waypoint. Obviously I need that. Ah, what is this shit? I've only gotten like 50% of it. Maybe 60. I'm gonna go a full circle. Full clear. That is just...
Greetings.
Good to see you.
Oh. Well, that was not nice of them.
Good day.
Okay. Oh my god, what the hell? I don't know. Oh my fucking ballers. Yikes.
Hello.
Hit like trucks in there fast. Just all in all, not a fun experience. And I wasn't really able to focus them down. There we go. What did we have? I didn't see that boss. Teleportation, cold. Gotta watch out. Yeah, there you go.
I am overburdened.
Oh yeah, I could make block off the helmet as well. Just can't be good. The life leech for hell. Variation on that. This will be really good. Ouch. Ouch. Let's push away a little bit.
Yes?
It's hitting me.
Greetings.
What the hell? Oh my god, it's sending me completely back in a spiral. I got like the worst fucking map. Jesus. It never ends. Okay, fine. pacing was good until I got to this fucking place. What the fuck happened? How am I just... Oh, it's so big! Should have gone the other way. That's what I should have done.
Yes?
I hit the ghouls.
Good day.
Wait, what's happening here? How did this happen?
Greetings.
Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Is she on the other side again? Why would you do that? Oh my god, I don't know what I'm being hit by, but something. The greed is taking over right now. I'm become reckless. But I'm hungry.
Yes?
This stupid dungeon's taking too long. Stuck here for like an hour. It never ends. Goddamn fly.
Good day.
Okay. Greed always gets punished. The mob density that we have.
Greetings.
Okay. Is that just charms laying all over the floor? Down? That might be. Maybe amulets as well.
I am overburdened.
I don't... Where am I supposed to go? It just keeps like twisting in on itself. Wait, the map is like exactly so that I get to do as much of the map as possible. And it's like, do I just stop in my track and try the other direction, or just keep going? Okay, yeah, we absolutely do not do that. Oh, is it actually going to connect here, possibly? I don't know where the waypoint is. I don't know where it is. Come on. Come on. There we go. The meteor shower hurts.
Yes?
Not in town.
Hello.
Two open socket. Could have been nice if it had anything else. I think we need a lot of gel actually to be anything. So it'd be nice. Let's put this on. Nothing else. Not bad. That sounds so better. Okay. 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 Ooh, Yari. Okay. Push back. Push back. Oh god. What a nightmare. Okay, what do we have? Fire, Coast. That is not a good combo. What's he doing? Coast it. Scary. Let them do it. They can. There you go. Good boys.
Good day.
I have so much shit just lying around. Ah! Oh my god. They got around that thing so quick.
I am overburdened.
I hear you. I hear your little tipsy toes. Okay. Oh my god, why? I swear I'm just constantly cursed. Okay, cursed bony boys.
Greetings.
Okay. That's nice. What the hell? Problem is they just have so much damage reduction, it's ridiculous. Just healed and I heard him talking to himself. Nice. Dude, this Durant has been the worst in a really long time. I'm going for like close to a full clear. It just it's been twisting itself in on itself. Yes. Oh, we actually have a half decent map. I say half decent because this absolutely will get you stuck in some random encounters that we probably don't want. So I'm probably resetting this one still. This is a good map. It has a lot of mobs potential spawns on the way and like weird corners where we're like when we're running through that it's gonna suck. I forgot to get teleportation. I probably want that when we do Mephisto. I feel like we normally just stumble upon it randomly. And maybe I should have shot the one. I don't know. Okay, we got a free kill here. Nice. And he's a boy. He's the boy. I remember that guy being absolutely ridiculous on a previous walkthrough. Alright, what do we have here? This is pretty bad. Oh, and he died. Why did he die? Nobody knows.
Yes?
He died from old age. Because it took us so long to get through the Durans. And yeah, that's just what happened.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
Oh my god, stop doing that. Imagine if it didn't ask you, are you sure you want to do this? That'd be bad. Because that happens more times than I'd like it to. Okay, let's get the Hydra count down if we can. That would be nice. Wait, these guys can drop runes, which could be amazing. But we're not getting that. Crescent Moon would also be insane, either me or my mercenary. Probably more for mercenary because he has like more jabs. That'd just be more. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna be Bavaria. Mephisto's gonna be easy. Unless we. Chloe. No, Chloe. You didn't see anything. There's no wire up here. There's nothing for you to see. Unless I man mode it and take on both at once, which would be stupid. Really, really stupid. If it's one at a time, it's no biggie. No biggie. What if your brain turns off? Well, listen. My brain has turned off at least once or twice today, where we just ran into a pack of dolls and somehow survived. So listen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That's just life. Got a white salad. Yeah, I had a really bad one where I just spammed my reduce because I ran into a double pack of dolls right in a doorway. Chloe, can you please? No, Scratchy, no Scratchy. I know you like to. Good Chloe. She's still a kid. Sweet little kid. I'll play with her right after the stream. But gotta do Mephisto and his bro. Oh, Chloe! Not my feet. My feet are sensitive, goddamn you. Alright, let's see. Oh, I need some throwing potions, because my cold rest is non-existing.
What do you need?
So cheesy to just do this. My god, I'm not... failing to do that would definitely require some different things. Fist runs are gonna be easy later. Because we're already doing relatively good damage. We're obviously gonna get more. Add some crushing blow to this. Put him on players 4 or 5 and we're good. He should go down pretty quickly. I might not even need life tap if the shadow is tanking so fucking well. Chloe! Oh my god, Chloe's gonna kill me. Why didn't I actually get some crushing blow for this? That is a better question yet. Chloe, don't do it. Don't be a kitty cat right now. I need you to not be a kitty cat.
Good evening.
Oh, I think she wants to get up to my table. She knows how. She needs... What is she doing? Oh my god. Not the blinds! Don't play with the blinds. Oh, he's dying. That's not good. Can we just switch over? Yeah, that's better. That's not nice.
Good day. The order
Oh yeah, he has
welcomes you.
less damage now due to that. That's not so good. Actually. Wait, why are you not attacking the shadow now? Oh, hey Chloe! You are on my table. I don't know what to do with that. But you are here. Can you like not get me killed right now? I would appreciate that. I'll need the lifetime for later, it's gonna be way too inconsistent. Damn it, it's because she's not close enough, I think. Keeps like losing aggro. It's weird though, she should be. It was based on. My god, Chloe. You stupid. Chloe. Hey. She fucking slipped off the table. Do 2 at once or no balls. Well, he's almost dead now, so it's not like a big deal.
My brothers have escaped you.
Yay, we did it! Pushing blow, kicking in. Assassin knows what's up. She doesn't fear Mephisto. Are you fighting the assassin now? I hope you are. Where's the pool of shit? Yeah. That's why we always farm him. Daryl can also be good, but I don't like how small of a pool of items she has. It's never a high enough level. Even on Hell, it's like not that much of an improvement considering how dangerous she is. And a lot of the random mobs that spawn at Daryl is also nasty. Just way more consistent than the Mephisto ones. And far greater pool of items.
I'll put that to good use.
Yes?
I'm not sure if he can drop string of his. He can. Even a Daryl can do that in Nightmare. It's not that high level of an item. But I wouldn't even use that, to be honest. It's since we need a lot more health from our build. String of Ease is just damage reduction. It's good when you have a good pool, but we don't. Life leads again also really good when you have a big pool of health. We don't, so it kind of sucks, unfortunately. Soulstone. All right. This is some shitty ass drops.
Impossible.
The Tabak could be good, but probably isn't. Thunder God the Vigor? That would be sick, but I'm not sure if he can drop it though. I think that might just be above what he can. Unless, I can't remember if we ever found it. Maybe we have. But, and then one, I think it has some vitality on it, so it'll be alright.
Stay a while.
And the absorption would obviously be awesome. My god, that's shit.
What do you need?
The time has come to you to stop. Enchantment? How much would that actually give us? And 20%. Kind of questionable. It's notable enough, but problem is it doesn't really last that long. That is a cool orb that nobody would ever actually use at this stage. Low resistance and curses? That means it's a +5. Damn. That would actually be good for someone who doesn't want to like put a manual point into it. Wasn't so where you can take I can get. Ooh, look at that belt. Thick. Need all of life. It's difficult to beat some of the belts of whales, but there's options for it. But they usually have to like have some resistance to complement them as well. Imagine if in this game potions was so expensive. Like everyone counted. Couldn't just use them. Every potion is 100,000 gold. You cherish it. Then the fine potion barbarian would truly become overpowered. And probably flood the market. Cool looking axes. Alright, I think we're done for today. I think we did actually do like a barbarian in the past where we had to use the fine potion ability. Like it was actually overpowered. It was the one where we couldn't where we had to commit to every location we went to. There was like Yeah, it was like no TP, no save and exit. Except when we like left the game, obviously. But that was fun. We had to commit to every place we were in. I think we have even a Cliver then, where I just didn't have enough potions for Duriel, and I just managed to survive with like a sliver of health left. That was pretty fun. Anyways, this is it for... My god, it always does that. I hate it. This is it for today. Shut up! Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.